Video from my November 23rd, 2014 dive on the Hogan. We did 2 dives on the Hogan. The first, the water was fairly bumpy, and holding on to the anchor line caused you to jostle up and down substantially, which is why you see these spikes in my deco profile. I'm not the most proud of this one, but it was still a fun dive. This is the beginning of the dive. You can see here that the visibility is murky. It's kind of a milky color. It was still bright. Here's my dive buddy X attaching a reel to the anchor line so that we could easily find our way back. There's usually quite a bit of surface current, and you don't want to do a floating deco. This was 124 feet at the bottom. This is a memorial to a gentleman named Michael Ord, who died while diving the Hogan. I was actually on this dive when he passed away, and I was pleased to see that they put a memorial up for him. Here is one of the 2 wolf eels that I managed to spot. Actually, X found this one in the bottom of a pipe. This is some of the little remaining upright structure on the Hogan. It's more towards the stern. The captain nailed the location of the wreck. We were right next to the bow. The stern has sort of dug itself a hole in the sand. It's a little bit deeper here, actually more like 128, 129 feet. This was the first time I'd seen anybody hunt on the Hogan, let alone with a rebreather. This was an interesting spider crab subvariant. Some relative of the sheep's crab, I'm sure. This was a lobster out in the middle of the debris field. This was one of the many giant lingcod. This one was probably 2.5, maybe 3 feet long. This is the dive profile from the second dive. The chop or the swell calmed down a bit, and as you can see, it's a much flatter, much better profile. We only did 20 or so minute bottom time. Here's the second wolf eel that I found. These are both much smaller than usual. And finally, a Spanish shawl.